Hello and welcome to round 6 of the NPL here in South Australia. Thanks to Velo Sports Lighting, Chris Dittmar with you, and the greatest ever player to come out of Scotland, Albie Kidd. How are you, Albert?
Morning, Dits.
You were spotted at Boyzone during the week, Albie.
I was.
How old are you?
25 next birthday.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. It's about time you acted your age. Boyzone. And you invited me along. That's embarrassing.
I know.
Sorry I couldn't
That was
make
good.
it. Sorry
Good
I couldn't
concept.
make it. Now, we had a week off for the Cup, although obviously there were a lot of games for the Cup, but I mean the NPL. Let's go back a fortnight. I want to ask you about West Adelaide going down 7-2 to Raiders. Not a good result for them.
Yeah, at home as well, Dits. You know, they had their goalkeeper sent off about the 60th minute, I think it was. But regardless of that, West Adelaide, my former team obviously, I'm very disappointed getting beat 7-2, which is just from Raiders, who are a very good side.
Yep. They're playing well, Raiders.
They're going well. But really, something wrong down there just now.
Yep.
Stevie G. Look, let's be honest about it. There was reportedly there was players in Melbourne at a function, so they never made the game. But do you hold Stevie G accountable? You know, when things like that happen, it's not good when players choof off. It's a cup match, and a lot of people just take it lightly. But a club like West Adelaide should be striving to get into the final there.
Yeah.
That's my thought process on it.
Yep, for sure. No worries. Just on Raiders, though, doing great things, sitting second on the ladder at the moment. We'll look at the ladder in just a second, but Terence Carter scored 4 goals. He has scored in every game so far, so he's doing a great job, having a wonderful season. Yeah,
he's a good player, former Comets player, as we know, but hitting his mark, he's top goal scorer, as you said, but having a great season.
All right, let's look at the ladder now. After 5 rounds, Blue Eagles sit top. Now, this is impressive for a team that has come from promotion to come up and after the first part of the season sit at the top. And then, as you can see, just after them, it's very, very even. You've got Olympic up there who have started the season well. Raiders, we've mentioned. Croydon not far away. So very, very tight at the top, as you'd expect.
Yeah, it's a good point you make. That they got promoted last year and they're sitting right at the top of the league, which is unusual. Croydon, you know, they're the only team that's not been beaten as yet.
Yep.
But going back to Blue Eagles, Testardi, the player that they've brought in from Italy, you know, he's got a great pedigree there. Scored 2 goals at the weekend there. So, no, they're going well, Dits.
Yep, they are. All right, let's have a look at the player votes from round 5. As you can see, Albie, 2 players scored the maximum 6. Young Pacific from Adelaide United. He is a real talent, this fella. Scores a lot of goals, but both coaches gave him the best player on the ground at the weekend. The other one was Terence Carter, who we've already spoken about. He got 3 votes from both coaches as well. The one that's interesting me at the moment is Liam Wooding at South Adelaide. They're not winning games, yet he continues to score votes. He got another 3 on the weekend. See where young Tom Dittmar got 2 votes. I actually did the votes for that game.
Well, actually, it was reported that you had a coffee with Benny Dale
before to get in the 3
before the game, you know,
but could only squeeze him in for 2. But, look, he's got 2 votes after 5. He can win it from there. His first 2 votes.
That's an unbiased comment. But he got booked as well.
Oh, yeah. No, he's in.
We'll put a negative in there, but...
Yeah, no, plenty happening there. All right, so that's the Player of the Year. Thanks to James Threadgold Jewellers, and the winner at the end of the season wins a Tag Heuer. Let's look at the leaderboard. McCabe still going well. I mentioned Liam Wooding, and as I said, to be playing in a side that's not winning games at the moment, he's outstanding.
Yeah, he must be hitting his straps. Now, that happens with football. You know, teams struggle, but they'll always have 1 or 2 players that always play well consistently, and Wooding fits that category.
Yeah, Josh Murray also having a good season. And Pacific now starting to move up the ladder as well, and that's deserved.
But again, Hamish McCabe as well, getting a lot of votes here. He's playing tremendously well. He's got his brother with him as well at that club. And Testardi playing reasonably well. They tell me there's much more to come out of Testardi, but coming back to McCabe, doing very, very well.
All right, let's look at the games for this week, Albie. A live stream game comes from the Paddocks, Para Hills and West Adelaide. Both teams... This is the understatement. Both teams desperately need a win.
Well, most definitely. You know, Para Hills, they've played 5. They've not got a win as yet. But West Adelaide, geez, you know, you've really got to think they've got to win this game.
Yep.
You know, the Para Hills is probably in the lower bottom 4 or whatever at this point in time. And West Adelaide, traditionally, should really beat Para Hills. But you know what? I think that's going to be an absolute cracker. It's going to be a close game that's, as you mentioned, a very important game.
Gee, what about the other games? Gee, Campbelltown Metro Stars, that's a beauty. That's the Friday night game. Adelaide United, Croydon, another fantastic game. Raiders and Comets, and Adelaide City, Adelaide Olympic. All of these are very, very good games. This competition is superb at the moment.
It's very, very tight. You look at the games there. Any teams could win those games there. You've mentioned Olympic there. Olympic, hopefully, they got beat at the last game. They'll have to bounce back. But I'll tell you what, that you mentioned that it's a very, very tight league this year.
Adelaide City also need to keep winning. They're doing well, but as you know, they started behind the 8 ball. They were negative with their points at the start of the season. They've brought it back to 0 now, but they need to keep winning.
How good would that be if they made their way right up the top of the league and won it?
Yeah.
You know, with the deficit from the start of the season,
and some good new coaches that are, I think, making their mark as well. George Souness at Olympic, what's his second year in charge? He's doing great things there. Croydon have got the big fella coaching there. He's obviously started well there, Angelo as well.
Yep.
And now Comets have got a new coach coming in this weekend. Do you know much about Con Antonio?
Con Antonio, he's been about the tracks for a long time. Was a good player in his own right, a big, strong defender. But he's been in an assistant role up until this point. He's got the big gig now. He's brought in Elias Dermasidis, who will help him tremendously. So I guess I keep mentioning this succession planning, and Jim at Comets, I think he's been smart there to bring two Greek boys together that got on well. Elias Dermasidis is a great lad. He coached West Adelaide, as we all know, but he had difficult times there, but good lad. I think he's got a lot to offer the coaching world, and I think that's a good appointment, Diz.
All right, enjoy the weekend again at the NPL, thanks to Velo Sports. Albie, I just thought I'd let you know, Boys Home are in town this week. Spice Girls are on their way, all right, if you want to get online and get tickets for that one.
I've got tickets for that as well, actually.
All right, we'll see you next week.